Hey guys, you're watching BTech. I'm Basil. This is the LG V30, announced at IFA 2017. The V30 could be the phone from LG that packs everything you could ever want. Wireless charging, Snapdragon 835, and some awesome video modes as well. I'll take a look around the box in a sec. Before I do, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe. It's how you're going to stay on top of everything that we do. Right, you can see in the top right, B&O Play logo. As for what's down here, Snapdragon 835 specifically, pretty simplistic box. This does look like a final version in the sense that it's very polished. You've got an embossed shiny V30 logo on the top, but it is a pre-production device. Have to stress that point. Can pull the lid off to reveal a microfiber cleaning cloth with the V30. This is suggesting it's a shiny phone, and indeed it is. All the shine, but all the beauty as well. This is actually a smaller device than the LG G6, has a 6-inch screen, feels a lot nice and slimmer. I'm gonna take some of the plastic off. You can see you've got two plastic protectors on the back, suggesting this camera really is something special. And indeed, as I come onto the specs, I will explain exactly why it is. I'm gonna power it up, give it a bit of a wipe with the supplied cleaning cloth, and put it to one side. I'll talk you around the device in a second. Power button is indeed that fingerprint scanner. And while it powers up, let's take a look at the rest of the box contents. You can see you've got a SIM eject pin here. In addition, a charging connector power brick. It does indeed say fast charging on it, so that means that the Qualcomm Snapdragon powering that Quick Charge 3.0 should be taken full advantage of. USB Type-C to regular USB, and we got some headphones too. So open that up. You're gonna have B&O support. This is all tuned for the B&O headphones, which will be region specific, but you can see that's exactly what we've got here. They look freaking excellent, so I can't wait to try them out. What's also nice is that it's a fabric coated cable, so it should minimize tangle. That's not everything. In the box you can also see some connectors, full-size USB to USB-C adapter and micro USB to USB-C adapter as well. So very handy. LG clearly wants to provide you with everything that you are going to need out of the box for this phone. So let's take a look at it. On the front is that 6-inch Quad HD display. It's the first time that we've seen an OLED display from LG in a long time. It's a POLED plastic OLED. That's exactly the same as AMOLED. It's just a different naming mechanism. You can see very small bezels. That OLED's allowed LG to achieve that. On the front, you've also got a 5 megapixel, I think it is, front firing camera. No front buttons. All the buttons are on the sides and backs. Left-hand side, you've got power buttons. Right-hand side, you've got nothing at all but a SIM card eject slot and a micro SD card slot. Down at the base, USB-C and a loudspeaker. That's pretty much, again, one of the only things that this doesn't have. It hasn't got a stereo speaker setup, but it's got very small bezels. Maybe that's one of the reasons why. Who knows? LG's never really been pushing stereo speakers, but they are pushing sound. As you can see around the back, you've got pretty heavy B&O branding. This is available in 4 colors. You can pick it up in the silver one, a black one, a blue one, and a lavender one. The lavender one looks actually really sweet, pretty different to anything else I've seen. Dual camera setups. This is going to be exceptional if what LG has been saying is true. A 1.6 aperture glass lens on the regular angle field of view camera. I think that's about 70 degrees, and then the wide angle camera with an f1.9 lens is 120 degrees. You've also got all your usuals, manual control, etc., and some very smart video modes too that enable things like grading of your videos, and it's going to be something that I really will need to dive into in more detail in another video. This is unboxing hands-on, so let's get back to said hands-on. Up at the top is that 3.5mm headphone jack. Take advantage of those headphones. It is a very thin, very light phone. First impressions, it's Gorilla Glass front and back, so nicely protected as well. Just quickly rounding off with the internals of this thing, it's a 3000 milliamp battery that's keeping it alive. It's that Snapdragon 835, so an efficient processor. And on top of that, you can also expect 64 or 128 gigabytes of storage. The Plus variant will have 128 gigabytes of space for micro SD support, so you can buffer that up. Should be able to handle pretty much everything you're going to throw at it, but I think, like everyone, the thing I'm looking forward to testing out the most is that camera, so I'm going to go and get to it. But before I do, if you've got any questions, fire them in the comment section below. Like this video, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. It's how you're going to stay on top of everything that we do. Thanks for watching VTech.